which started on the note of special intensive role, which is disenfranchisement. Then it said that the vote chori is happening. Is the party reading the script right in terms of political empowerment, and why SIR is not having that sort of a mobilizing effect?
I would respond to the first part first. I think if you look at the whole idea of vote theory, it effectively means in our lingo, in our disciplinary lingo of social sciences, what we call disenfranchisement. So if you look at historically, in a state, caste-ridden hierarchical feudal society, wherever Brahminism, I'm not talking about Brahmins, the order has been completely neutralized in Bihar thanks to the rise of what our colleague Jeffrey Lott, a French political scientist, calls silent revolution. So imagine in a landscape, both in the memory landscape I earlier referred to, Maila Achalam Fanishwanath Renu, and cut to 2025, where the silent revolution is consolidating in terms of women agency. So therefore, this disenfranchisement logic is probably, mildly putting it, is mistaken. There is no evidence, hard evidence on the ground. It can really make voters angry or mobilize perhaps women who are coming out in large numbers, looking at the statistically 3-4 elections, the gap of 5 to 6%, which political scientists, my feminist colleagues say, gender parity. So imagine in a landscape of gender parity, you are talking about vote chori. So this is my response, a more substantive response. So therefore, they need to rethink about vote chori. They need to, focus more on, electoral enfranchisement, going down to, ABC and Dalits. If you just come to Barachatti and the places where I was talking about in one of my pieces, based on the luminosity study, satellite data study, the Naxal, wherever Naxal hubs have become, growth hubs in Bihar, led by women. So I spoke about in the morning also the civic and associational infrastructure. Do you think that given this robustness in the Panchayati Raj and the civic engagement platform, there is a possibility of vote chori? I stop here.
Okay, Dr. Nishant Anand, I would like you to respond to Professor Ashwani Kumar. I think he made some very solid points, sir.
Show you a picture of today.
And,
He's a BJP leader named Santosh Oja, President Purvanchal Morcha BJP Delhi. So he voted today. He posted a picture of his finger, and 6 months before he voted in Delhi. So the same guy voting in 1 year of span, 2 different states. So now see, we need to understand why we are calling BJP vote chore, and why we are calling election commission is working for BJP, because we have given you the records yesterday for Haryana, 4 months back for another constituency, for another state. See, BJP do not have the credibility to win elections in any of the state. We talk about Bihar, Haryana, Maharashtra. So I'll come back to Bihar. I'll give you a few facts. According to the CAG report 2024, over 71,000 crore worth of government funds are unaccountable. Law and order in Bihar is in complete collapse. 3.5 lakhs crimes in 2024, 80% rise since 2015. Paper leak, teacher recruitment scam, liquor scam, development project.
Okay.
There is nothing which Modi ji or Nitish promised has given in the last 20 years. Over 25 lakh people migrate every year in search of work. For Bihar, this is what Modi and Nitish has brought down Bihar to. This is the report card of BJP and JDU: crime, corruption, and collapsed promises.
Okay.
Now today, if you remember, Modi ji said, "Bhaiyo, I promise I will make Bihar a special category." It did not happen. He promised 1,25 lakh crore package will be given in 2015. 10 years later, we are still waiting for it.
Okay.
Not one defense corridor, not one textile park, not one factory. So what we have received instead is false promises and forgotten dreams.
Okay. Manish, please respond, and then I'm going to play out a bite of Prime Minister Modi and Rahul Gandhi. Manish.
He is just echoing what his boss is. They are a master of hasty generalization.
CAG report is not from my boss.
1 or 2. Please, I did not speak when you were speaking. Please have that courtesy. I do not interrupt when you speak.
But then, don't lie.
I need to speak what I need to speak.
Modi is doing it. Please, you don't lie.
Dr. Anand, please allow Manish to speak. Dr. Anand, please allow
So
Yes.
I would repeat, his boss is a master of hasty generalization. They come up with 2, 3, anomalies, and then they put it in front of the country and the world and generalize it. That is what they are doing it. And that's not a sign of a mature party that has some kind of a system, that has some kind of a vision. And that is why Congress party is where it is. So we keep saying that as long as Mr. Rahul Gandhi is there, they are our best brand ambassadors. Because they're not serious about democracy, they're not serious about welfare of people, they're not ready to admit that 20 years they've put it on someone. That was a dark age for Bihar. Whatever things you say right now, my dear friend, it's happening because you were supporting RJD and you were a failure in that 20 years. And before that, even 60 years. It is Nitish Kumar and BJP that actually started things out there. So please go back. And I can't always say that, okay, I don't want to harp on what happened. But in 20 years, a lot has happened. I always say a broken system that needed to be mended. And now Bihar is ready to really move on the growth. See, growth we are happening. But then a lot of my friends would say, okay, multidimensional poverty is there. But GDP growth rate is very high. Per capita income has got now 7 times. So there are a lot of things. I'm not even saying that everything is great. But then it is important to at least admit your failures. Have you ever admitted for those dark ages during your friend RJD's rule? Have you ever admitted any error? Have you said sorry to the people of Bihar that Bihari was a slur during that time? Thanks to Nitish Kumar, then we are not being now, Bihari is not a slur. But during your time, Bihari was a slur. Anywhere you go into the country, the maximum, in fact, Palayan, what you keep talking about, happened during that dark ages. People were not putting their surnames. Only Kumar in Bihar. That was hilarious. No surname in Bihar. Why? Because we were threatened by goons, because your caste would be known. That's the kind of Bihar you had left.
Can you please tell us?
I don't want to hear any
Okay,
lecture.
Manish, you made a point, Dr. Anand. Respond to that, but that's a social reality. People stopped using their surnames. That's a social reality.
See, I am surprised that they are not able to tell a single work they have done in 11 years. They are not able to tell one IIT, one school, one hospital, one business, one textile. They're not able to tell. Now we come back to vote chori, because we know that BJP government is formed because of vote chori. Again, I will show you, this is a picture of today, 4 hours back. I hope it is visible on the camera. I want to show this. This guy has voted twice. He's the Adhyaksh of BJP Delhi, voted twice in 1 year. So now whether Bihar keeps exporting its youth or starts empowering them here, whether democracy lives or dies in the shadow of vote chori. When voter lists are rigged, elections are stolen, there is nothing left in our nation. Bihar has seen no growth, no work. Why Palayan is happening? Why 17 rapes are happening every week? Why 4 lakhs, close to 4 lakhs crimes are happening every year in Bihar? Why Nitish ji, why Modi ji is not talking about how they can stop pistol and katta in Bihar? They are talking about people use pistol and katta in Bihar. They are not able to give one logical, sensible reason. Not even the spokesperson can tell. Tell me one IIT, one hospital, one textile.
You made your point. Manish, very quickly. Manish. Yeah.
There is an IIT Patna. There is an IIM in Gaya. Now you have an engineering college in every district. I don't want to really waste time by rattling all these figures and statistics, which entire country know, but Dr. Saab, you do not know. I'm so surprised. We have an NIT out here. Everything is there. Where are you?